in, open up the radio, and that's it.
Pretty good then, yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it now. So, aye.
Yeah, it'd be alright if this wind and rain goes just for the 2 nights, that'll do, mate. You can do what he wants Sunday afternoon, but as long as Friday night's nice night, that's all that matters.
You going to Saturday morning early, or are you staying for the whole Saturday?
No, I'll be come for a while Saturday as well. So, we'll go away from the morning, so I'll have to shoot off early-ish, but I'll be there Friday and Saturday.
Saturday night and Friday night, good boy.
No, I won't be there Saturday night because we're setting off 5 o'clock Sunday morning, so I better not stop Saturday night because I'll be there Friday and Saturday.
Saturday night and Friday, yeah, that's fine, Jimmy. And Saturday night you got to do it. At least you turned up.
Yeah, I'll be there the next one, 4 weekends, the next one.
Caravan, mate, get a caravan.
Nah, the van's alright, mate. Always skipping, van's fine.
Yeah, I suppose you put a bed in there, can't you? So just about the same, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I put my big double Lilo in there, the sleeping bag, my pillow, that's all I need. Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even need the Lilo, to be honest with you. I'd sleep across the front seat. Wouldn't bother me, I'd just sleep standing up.
It's alright, yeah. There you are, got to be done, mate, got to be done.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Right, I'll let you put some shouts out, see if anybody's around. I'll get the live stream at home and I'll sit on the side for 10.
You want to bow on the street, come on. listening out there? Anyone listening out there? Come on.
Right, I'm here, man. I've got the live stream shared out to about 50 groups for tonight.
Roger D, James, Roger D. I ain't heard no one else just yet.
I heard somebody go, woo!
Anyone out there?
Right, we are live on TikTok, Facebook and YouTube.
So please mind your P's and Q's.
Indeed there, Ricky, indeed. Good evening, everybody. We are on 27535 USB for tonight's net. Come on. Anybody else joining this net this evening? Come and say hello. How are you doing today, Ricky?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good, thank you.
That's good, mate. That's good. How am I coming across to you on this radio, Ricky? I don't normally use this one for sideband.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Roger D, mate. Cheers.
Good evening, Martin, and good evening, Jimmy. Hello, Mikey. How are you? Very well, thank you. Oh, that's good, that's good. I like the hang. I like it when you're in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood. I know. I always say you're always in a good mood.
Ethan, how you doing, dude? Good. How you doing, Greg? Greg's watching TikTok. You just got in, Greg. Crikey, that's been a long day. Anyone else joining this net this evening? Come on. Come and say hello. We don't bite.
James, I've joined TikTok.
Yeah, I've just seen that, mate. I've just seen that. How you doing, Jimmy? You been alright?
Yeah, all good, all good.
Lovely jubbly, mate, lovely.
Yeah, I can hear you tonight, thank goodness.
That's good, mate. I have heard that you've got intermittent noise problems.
Yeah, so all done now, all sorted.
Roger D. How am I coming across to you on this radio? Because I don't normally use this for sideband.
Yeah, just a little bit, what would you call it, dirty, I'd say. It's actually what you normally sound like, so you come through alright, Matt.
Roger D, mate. I'll knock it backwards a tiny bit. How's that now?
Yeah, I think that actually, but I struggle with you a lot, but that's a little bit about me.
Roger D, you've now sounded a bit too fast, so I've had to turn it back a tiny bit. So hopefully you've got me all right.
Yeah, it's come through all right, mate. Spot on.
Lovely jubbly, mate. Lovely.
Hi, Greg. I can see you on TikTok. Come on, Greg. Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg. You take it easy, mate. And if you want, keep watching the video job, mate. Is that old Tango Man out there yet? Dino, there is going to be a static noise coming off the radio because when we're on sideband, it is a constant static background noise. So I don't know if it's that you're hearing. Cheers, Ethan, for liking the live, mate.
Where's everybody tonight? Tiger Man, where are you?
Anybody else join this net this evening on 27535 upper sideband? Good evening, take your head. Anybody else join this net this evening on 27535 upper sideband? Martin, you're going to have to probably do the mainstream of the shouts tonight because I'm not doing as much power as I normally do, so I'm probably not going to get out quite so well.
No, you're getting out quite well. You're giving me 9 and 85.
Roger D, mate, Roger D. Well, there's no point me showing it at the radios today because most of the radios are packed up ready for Trinningham. There you go, look, man. Look at that big old blank spot I've got there now. Look.
Good evening, Tiger Man. Good evening, Martin. How are we today? We're very well today. We're very well. Yes, we are. Very good. I understand you'll be going to Trinningham this yes, that's right. What's that? I'll pop down there someday. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll be down there, so Friday onwards. What's that? I've got you to see us tonight. Me, James, Jimmy's out there. Good evening, Jimmy. Well done, man. Alright today? Yeah, today, mate. Very little to do, so the once before, obviously, the guy's off now, so I can hear everybody at the minute. Oh, that's pretty good. That's quite nice. Yeah, the side band's normally alright. It's little side band and FM, I think, that gets the most pass off for some reason. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's started off now though, so it's about, probably about a 6, I reckon, of noise, so it's not too bad. I can live with that. Yeah, but I think the atmosphere a lot better tonight than I think. Yeah, like I said, I can hear everybody tonight, which is a good thing. I can hear you, James and Martin, that's all we've done at the minute. I think we've got you on that one. James, how are we today?
Hello Tango Man, I'm not sure how well you'll get me today because I'm on a different radio.
Yeah, you're a little bit darky, but apart from that, I feel
Roger D, mate, Roger D. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit Daleki. I don't normally use this radio for sideband.
Oh, that's just a little bit off.
All my other Rangers are packed up, ready for Trinningham, so I'm making do with just one Ranger this evening.
Well, I've just hopped down to Rick, and the possible good time on 3753490.
Roger D, yeah. I haven't had this one warming up too much yet, so it's probably still in the warm-up stage a little.
Yeah, it's about taking
10 kilohertz, that's huge.
You really? Well, I'm just taking the number down the edge from 0 on my 90 down to 90, so that's like 20
Roger D.
Maybe I need 190.
Yeah, I've got you.
Yeah, you've got 27.534, and then there's a 90. I've got you on
53490. Right, I will try and compensate. Right, how about now? Right, where have you got me now, Martin?
Hang on. Just keep talking, James.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, dude, I'm a bit more.
Right, how about now? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're still on 5, 3, 4, 9.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this radio is just, maybe this radio needs a tiny bit of a tune-up then. I'll turn it back to where it was.
Yes.
Good evening, Paul.
Evening.
Yeah, man, I think this Ranger needs a slight tune-up on sideband.
Yeah, you're not that far off, Jay. Not that far, really. The trouble is, these new Rangers to an old Ranger are completely different.
Yeah, indeed, mate, indeed. But she's working on sideband, so that's the main thing.
She's working fine on sideband. Anyone else out on the frequency want to say hello? Ricky, are you still down over there? Yes, mate, I'm here. Well, have a word with someone then, Ricky. Sorry, Martin, say that again. Have a word with someone so you can have the hair. Can you hear anybody? I can hear everyone, mate. Everybody at the moment. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if the Tango man can hear me at all. Yeah, mate, I can hear. As long as you got me, mate, that's all that matters. Are you going to do any fence to make us still got the MC1 stuff, yeah? I didn't quite get that, Martin. So he's still got his LED lights on in the shed. Are you getting any interference off him? No, I'm not getting him great. I am getting him, but not fantastically well. Yeah, he's on a battery, not a power supply, so he's probably dropped the voltage. Yeah, when he was talking to you, I got him a lot better than what I'm getting him now. Well, here's that far coming in. I reckon it was a... Yeah. Are you there, Carl?
Was that Carl?
Oh, okay, that's how you got your echo on. Okay, I can hear you now, Carl. You get out now.
I can actually hear Carl for a change. Yeah, I'm going to be right in the back of the box for you tonight, Carl. I'm not using my usual radio. Roger D, mate. Roger D.
By the way.
Anybody else joining the net this evening on 27535 upper sideband?
I can't quite hear him. Yes, that's Carl. Yeah, it's right at the back of the box there. So I have to do with something else, I didn't know who it was. Hello. Just about here.
Yeah, Carl's coming through to me about 1 to 2 dB. 1 to 2 dB. Carl's coming over to me. Roger D, Carl. Roger D. It's looking a bit quiet on the old streams tonight.
Yeah, stay there, I'll lay up. Yeah, trying to get them all on them all. I will be disappearing in a minute for a couple.
Jimmy, have you subscribed to the YouTube one? I've got to turn the camera around because otherwise I'll be getting TikTok wrong on it. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. Anybody else joining in the net this evening on 27535 upper sideband?
Oh man, thanks mate, a conversation, come on everybody.
Lead the way, man. Lead the way.
Well, I should talk about the weather. We talk about the weather every day. Raining out there, is it? Oh, that's not very good. It's supposed to warm up Wednesday onwards, 17, 20 degrees.
How about that, Ricky? You made your millions yet from playing poker?
No, we'll get you there, we'll get you there.
Good lad, good lad. You'll be able to treat us all to a new amplifier.
What do you mean? Ricky's one of the richest people in bloody... yeah, he's the richest person on earth.
What, do you think I said he can treat us all to a new amplifier?
You can treat us, Ricky.
Kilowatts for everybody. Cheers, Ethan.
Not after my insurance quote today.
Yeah, I bet insurance ain't cheap these days.
Well, £2,100.
What? How long have you been driving?
Since I was about 20.
And they quoted you that much for what vehicle? Your van?
No, it's the Bentley convertible.
Your Bentley convertible? Well, that doesn't surprise me then.
So, I never bought it.
I'll be honest, Ricky, I wouldn't be surprised if you did buy it.
I may look silly.
Nah, I reckon you'd look alright behind the wheel of a Bentley.
Yeah, £725 road tax, £2,100 insurance, and they reckon you've got average £4,000 a year for the running costs without petrol.
Well, is that the quote for the Bentley, was it?
Yeah.
Crikey, that's nuts.
So, I mean, you're looking at, figures though, aren't you, really?
How much was the Bentley going to cost you?
74.
So you fork out 74 for the Bentley. Then you got to pay about two for the insurance. Then almost another grand on top for the road tax. That's absolutely nuts.
Well, so consequently, I never bought it.
Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. That Bentley would cost you what? Say 77 just to get it on the road.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And then there's always other little bits and bobs. So you might as well say 78 just to get it on the road and kind of be happy.
They're all petrol, mate, they're all petrol, and they only do 23 miles a gallon anyway, maximum. What size engine are they? That was the 4-litre V8. The 6-litre W12 only does about 13.5 miles to the gallon. That's crazy, man. I don't know how anyone can afford that one of them. You got to be rich to get one of them, ain't you? I'm not poor, but I'm not buying one.
I do apologise,
I don't blame you. Stick your own air cost you nothing.
I'm not using my usual range of side panels. Hello, Transit.
That is some crazy stuff, just getting a Bentley Crystal, mate.
And that's not even a brand new Bentley.
No, they're over 200,000 new.
Cool, imagine the insurance price on a brand new one.
Believe it or not, there's probably not a lot of difference there, mate.
Well, I'd reckon they'd probably knock a couple of hundred extra on top though, just because it's brand new.
Oh yeah, it's probably another 600 or 700 quid, I would think, on top. Maybe £3 grand.
That's ludicrous though. That is absolutely ludicrous. That could buy me a whole new mobility scooter that does 22 miles an hour.
Ricky, I'll buy you a Bentley, I'll buy you a toy one. Thanks, Martin. I've got to be honest, James, you should have a look at that one. I said to you before, that trike that my mate's got for golf. I can't believe it. It is fantastic, and it is so quick.
I've found a scooter I really do want, Ricky. It's £3,500 to get it delivered to the UK, but it'll do 22 miles an hour. It's got a proper tow bar on it. It's got a winch on the front. It's got all the roll cage so I could mount my antennas on it. It's got everything, mate. Absolutely everything. And if I have the switch put in, it'll do up to 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure what makes one does, but I think it's about 35 or 40 he can do this. But it really flies along.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, and also this has like a 50-mile range on it as well. So, you know, it'll do some miles. And like I say, if I put a switch in it, it'll do 45 mile an hour. But its standard configuration is 8 mile an hour or 22 mile an hour. That's its standard configuration. Now, obviously, legally in the UK, you can only do 8 mile an hour, but I would happily flick that into the 22 mile an hour mode just to go round roundabouts, because going round a roundabout in the city at 8 mile an hour is a bit of a brown trouser moment.
I bet it is. Cool, lively, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Because Craig has witnessed me getting cut up. I've had drivers going down the inside of me, trying to go around the outside of me, and all sorts of mayhem. Or because I'm impatient and can't be bothered to wait for me to get round the roundabout.
Cheers for the follow there, Carl.
Back at the station trying to get in, come back with your call sign.
I think you should be in there, Dave. There you go, we got you. Yeah, I can't really hear you at the moment, Dave, so I've got the standard static of sideband.
Was there a station trying to come in then, was there, Martin?
It's a right above the boss, but I don't even know if they're around. I'm just going to hear them.
Hi, Ethan. Ethan says hello, Dad. I do apologise to everyone I'm not using my usual radio to sideband, and this one seems to be a little bit off frequency on the transmit. It's one frequency off the transmit code, so I've got them in between.
You've gone or you got noise? Lovely, everyone's stuff out, that's goody. What's everyone been doing today? Filling paperwork or mark paperwork? Blinking, eh? Some crazy rubbish. of them singles, bro.
No, I'm not hearing much from you, to be honest, mate.
What?
All I can hear, mate, is the rubbish off soul band.
Roger. What have you been doing today anyway?
This banjo thing is sort of wobbling at trying to get on soul bands. One that I got Martin Noble, they're always down a little bit, they're always up a little bit. But I think this banjo's kind of wobbling at trying to get.
Yes, I'm glad to sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to hear what's up on the house. Get it right. Have varnished it and cleaned up. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. You know, I've got one coat in I'm trying to do, so that'll be now ready next time for trimming room. And then I've got my one to do, and then I've got some others to do.
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy? Hello? I'm just calling you. I didn't hear you say that now, Jim.
Yeah, can you hear me now, Jimmy?
Yeah, I've got you now, I couldn't hear you a minute ago, I see you now, but...
Roger D. What do you know about the Stormmaster 5800? Stormmaster 5800. It's a 5/8 wave. Fiberglass with a steel tip.
No idea, give us 2 minutes, I'll have a look. Is it Stormmaster 500?
Stormmaster 5800.
Alright, Matt. Give us a minute, I'll have a look.
I've ordered one of them for Trinningham. Yes, mate.
I'm all free on there and half busy.
I finished the cigarette so I'm trying to get in the background. You can't smoke that with TikTok, otherwise it gives you a warning. How do you put it on 18?
On repeaters.
Alright mate, cheers.
Reloaded on. Just got to work on that one now.
It's covered up. It's covered up. Yeah, I double check. I did double check before I went live and make sure I kept it covered up. I don't want another 3-day ban.
Anybody else joining this 27535 upper sideband? Good evening, da-de-da.
Yeah, good evening all. Cool, everybody seems to be up and down the frequency. I keep telling the old knockdown to come to the table.
Ah, so it's not just me tonight then, because I'm having to do that with everybody as well. Because I've got to go for one place for Ricky, I've got to go to another place for Martin, another place for Jimmy, another place for Tango Man.
Yeah, just one of them nights they normally with bottom frequency that for some reason that seems to be up and down everywhere. Okie dokie, I'll sit on side and I can eat the crackers.
Roger D. At least it's not just me. I thought there was something wrong with my radio.
I've got the radio bit, but I didn't get a bit before that.
I thought there was something wrong with my radio.
So mine should be on frequency only 6 months. 6 months ago I had a full service and all that lot. But Martin Lynch had it. So shouldn't be too far out. Okie dokie, I'll sit on one side.
Yeah, okay, da-de-da. Cheers for checking in.
Wolfman, Mike CB, hello from New York, hello from East Coast of England, so with Norwich.
Have you fallen asleep there, Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, you fell asleep?
I'm here, I was just looking at earlier for James. Basically, a silver rod with fiberglass.
Yeah, I bought that for Trinningham. That should be alright, shouldn't it?
You get that, James. It's basically a silver rod with fiberglass. Yeah, it should be alright. I think Martin might have something similar.
Yeah, Roger D. So, some of the IMAXs are pretty much the same as that, aren't they?
Yeah, Roger, mate. It should be alright.
Lovely, lovely.
That's what I picked up from you, Jimmy, with a bit of a toughness.
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
Yeah, but I think that's more amateur stuff, that one.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I've got some more bits flying around here somewhere. I'll sort out for them.
I think what's happening, I think the top's just missing. We should have a little sleeve over the top so the water getting in.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, probably, what to call it, one of them, like, rebar sleeves. Just glue one of them on the top.
Well, I could just put some heat shrink on
Is that great?
I'll do the same.
Ah,
Yeah, heat shrink would do. So just heat it up and, yeah, that'll seal it.
I'm getting there with them, I'm getting there, but slowly. So there you are. I do the things in time.
Yeah. It's the free, mate. It doesn't matter how long it's got. It's free, who cares?
I just want to do a shout out to Wolfman Mike CB. He's saying hello from New York.
Yeah, no worries, Craig.
Where's everybody gone?
Just put the heat on, it's a bit chilly.
Roger D. Roger D.
Has anybody got any,
Living.
Tango Man just dropped down on signal to me. Well, that's no good, is it? Can't have that. Hello?
I'm good, thank you.
You ain't as strong as what you were first come in, you're giving me 5 instead of 9. Check your battery power. Yeah, it's up to the moment, it's got some charge on it, then I'll just turn it off again. You need a power supply, mate. Yeah, possibly get a transformer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you might need to keep that charger on, Tango Man, so you keep the ampage up on that battery, because the radio can drain them fairly quickly, so you might need to keep the charger on it.
Yeah, I don't want any interference. Can you hear a hum, or is it not there?
I'm not picking up any hum. You sound pretty clear at the moment.
I'll leave it switched on then.
Thank you for sharing there, Libby.
Weird, aren't they? Yeah, okay, never mind, they're not.
And thank you for your lights.
Yourself to a power supply.
Anyone else joining the net this evening on 27535 upper sideband? Don't feel frightened to come and say hello, or even try. I guess there was nothing heard there, man.
Anyone out there, come on, anyone further outfield wants to join this 3535 upper sideband.
I'll tell you something, I can't wait to get to Trinningham this weekend. I really cannot wait, and I hope that antenna turns up. I'm hoping that's going to come tomorrow, so I can have a little play with it in the garden and get it all sward in, ready for Trinningham.
I'll be up Trinningham, blocking the airways.
Lovely jubbly. I've got a 2970DX that I'm taking, and I'm taking my RCI 99N4.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The 2970DX will only do 50 watts on FM though, so I hope everyone in Norwich will be able to hear me for the quiz, but I'll be trying my best. I know, Ethan, I can't wait for Trinningham. Get some nice sea air. Wake up every morning to the sound of the waves crashing on the beach, on the cliff below. Been lovely. Yes, Ethan.
I'll have a look at the weather charts in a minute. Give me a second and I'll have a look at the weather charts. Ethan, it's looking like light winds all weekend. It's looking like light winds, Ethan. Light winds.
Everybody, you lost your time. Where is everybody? Anybody want to go and play at the weekend? Oh, something about the weekend? It's not my sort of thing hanging around with your watcher. How's everybody else?
I have to say, I haven't watched the Grand Prix neither. Well, literally all I do these days is sit on the CB radio, normally on sideband, talking to America or Australia. That's pretty much all I do these days.
Okay, so where did you get to? How far else did you get over the weekend?
Well, sadly, it's actually been really dead this weekend.
Yeah, I found that on AM as well. It's get somebody who can hear somebody that they can't hear you. Some nights it's really busy and some nights it's not. So there's a big massive time difference between us.
Yeah, I spent all day on sideband yesterday, and I heard America for about 3 seconds, and then they were gone again.
Oh well, maybe it'll be better once the summer gets here and the sun's out a bit longer.
Well, once summer gets here, we lose America completely. I think that's what's kind of happening is in the late autumn, winter, and early spring, we have America coming through quite strong, and Australia. But as we move towards summertime, we lose America and Australia, and we move to more sort of a European shift, and we'll hear all the European countries more often, and like Ireland and Scotland and Wales, Southwest England, Southeast England, that kind of thing. It's more of a local sort of shift in the summertime.
Well, that sounds like a good alternative. One of the problems first time is
It's all good if you know how to speak French and Spanish and German and Russian and Lithuanian and Polish. You know, it's brilliant if you know how to speak all those languages, but if you don't know how to speak them languages, you're kind of buggered.
Yeah, I suppose you are. I mean, I tried to say hello the wrong way, but that didn't seem to get much of a response.
That's why I kind of like the winter for DXing, because you got America and Australia and all that. That they speak English, you see, so it makes DXing rather a lot easier.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can see why that would be. They weren't very big on languages when I was at school. Most of America speak English, let alone I think we had French and German, but I'm not too sure.
Well, I have to admit, I didn't bother paying attention to languages when I was at school because it didn't interest me. But now I've got back into the CB and doing all the DX, and I kind of wish I'd paid attention to languages in school.
You know what? I think everyone's like that. You know, we go to school, we don't want to be there, we want to get out.
Hey, the 17s from England. Nice to see you there, France.
You get older, big school, you go, oh, we don't pay attention there, we don't come
You
back.
should be hearing me a lot more on the band, in the 11 metre band in the next few weeks. We do some shifting from America, Australia to more European countries now.
The funny thing is, we were just talking about France and all that, and they've just appeared up on TikTok saying hello from France.
Oh, that's nice, that's nice. You can hear us in France. Good evening, good evening.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Must be able to hear us there, must be able to pick us up.
They're watching the live stream on TikTok at the moment.
Oh, what's that? There's a lot of that sort of stuff on there,
Oh yeah, when you're streaming and all that, the CB and that's actually quite big on TikTok. So yeah, I'm streaming on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at the moment. We've had a hello from New York on YouTube. We've had a hello from France. So yeah, we're kind of getting around the world with the live streams.
Sorry, bonjour, mademoiselle. I do apologise.
Well, I think you've doing this live stream on that is a fantastic idea to get other people seeing what other people are doing and hopefully encouraging people.
It's quite nice in Brittany, isn't it?
I didn't quite get that, Tango Man. I do apologise. I was talking to the French lady on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I see how you're distracted then.
Well, I've got to be polite and converse with the people on the live streams at the same time.
What I said was, I think it's a good idea doing live streams when we have our next one.
Exactly. Well, it's all about keeping the radio alive, isn't it? So, you know, if we can try and help bring people into the nets and stuff, you know, that just helps build traffic up on the nets and that, and it just helps build up a nice community and helps keep the radio going.
I think
thank you for the follow.
Thank you. And I think back to the old days, but it's like my daughter will hang out. What's the point? You know, why do you do that? I said, well, you know, if you don't get it, you don't get it. You know, it's like a lot of things. I don't really get tickets. And I don't really get, honestly, I don't really get football. I can't understand why football is such a big thing and causes so many problems in the past.
Thank you for your like there, Ethan.
Violence.
Thank you for your like, Andy.
It's got burned down at the stadium, people's got trampled on it, so the Anfield or somewhere like that. And I just see that and I thought, no, I don't want to part of that.
Roger D, I know nothing about sports these days. Absolutely nothing. I don't watch any kind of TV at all anymore.
Well, I'm the sort of guy that likes to watch anything that's got an engine.
Well, I'm going to sit on the side for a second here. I'm going to pass the mic over to Martin. Do I do a shout out, Martin?
Anyone about how they want to come in and say hello, come on? Hello? Hello?
Evening, Plaster Man.
Good evening, James. Can you copy me okay tonight?
I've just got you, mate. I've just got you. Just back away from the mic a bit, mate. Let's just try with you backing away from the mic a little bit.
Okay, James. I thought I'd just come in very smart and give a shout out. I'm just listening just a very final back, yeah?
Yeah, Roger D. I am getting you a little bit better tonight.
Oh, lovely.
I'm using a RCI 2970 N2 at the moment. I normally use a 99 N4 the Ranger for the sideband, but I've packed those away because we're doing a CB weekend at a little place called Trillingham.
Who else is out there on this frequency? Come on.
You've got Plaster Man out there, Martin.
No, I can't hear, mate. James, sorry.
Ah, bugger.
Yeah, can't hear him. It's right low in my box. Right low.
Yeah, Roger D, mate. Roger D. The working conditions on this end tonight is a RCI 2970 M2. I'm doing about 120 watts, and that's going for a Serio 2016 vertical and about 45 foot up in the air. Anybody else joining this 27535 upper sideband this evening?
I'll see if I try and get 80. 80, can you hear me this one? Can you hear me? About 7 times, Martin. 7 times. 80, 80, 80. Can you hear me? Come on. Did you get me?
Yeah, he's getting you a £7, Martin. £7.
Oh, that's pretty good. Why can't I hear him then?
Well, he is only using a half-wave antenna, and I don't know what his power output is, but he might be only running low power, Martin.
Very strange, you know. I can only hear 80, but tonight is a no-no. Sorry, 80. Okay, buddy, no worries. Yeah, this bloody radio sometimes is funny, and sometimes I can hear them, and then another night I can't hear someone else, I can hear someone else. That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it seems conditions are a bit weird tonight as well, because I'm not the only one who's got to keep changing his clarifier about. Dardy Dar said that he had to keep moving his clarifier about to get everybody. So maybe there's something in the conditions tonight that's playing silly beggars.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. I should be on frequency anyway. I think I heard Dardy Dar with me. Alright, perfect.
Yeah, I've got you perfectly at the moment, and then when Dardy Dar first came in, he was a bit off, but then I think he changed his clarifier and he came in perfect to me then. Jimmy sounds a little bit low to me at the moment, and Ricky's quite a lot low to me, so I have to adjust my clarifier for Ricky. And Tango Man actually sounds a little bit high for me tonight. So yeah, I just think there's something in the conditions tonight.
Roger. Well, there you are. I care everybody anyway.
But I'm glad I'm not the only one having trouble clarifying people in tonight. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Shelf, I've got an FT7100 on the shelf.
Roger D.
A gas shoebox.
Yeah, I think I know that 710 box. Welcome back, mate. Yeah, I got ya. I think Libby was watching. Oh, there, Libby's watching.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Craig?
USB?
USB 27535. Libby's asking you okay, Craig? Where's everybody gone? You still out there, Jimmy? Good. You are still out there then, mate?
Yeah, just wiggling off the side with the same doors. I'm trying to get, what's it called? X-split and OBS. I'm trying to get them all working, and oh my god. I think the easiest thing is, pick you up and bring you over here would be easy, I think.
Yeah, that might be an easy one. I can show you a little bit about XSplit on the laptop this weekend if you're coming to Trinningham.
Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll bring the laptop with us anyhow, so my login and what have you. So we'll have a mess. If nothing else, we can sort that out. As well as radios, antennas and everything else. Oh my god, it's absolute nightmare, isn't it? So I'm going to run a GoPro and the webcam, and possibly 2 GoPros on a webcam so you can get the radio, the screen capture and the audio as well.
Yeah, Roger D. Yeah, I actually need to need to buy some new webcams because these webcams I've got are slowly dying. I think you've seen them flickering and carrying on.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. You can't make a good webcam, but mine, I've had mine for years. And I thought, I'll get out of the box, I'll just try it. Plugged it in and it works. I thought, oh my god, it still works. We've never used it for years. We bought it, well, I'll tell you what it was, before lockdown, so we could keep in touch with the niece and what have you. And we used to do like an online sort of like quiz on Zoom and what have you. That's not going to work now. Plugged it in straight away, found it straight away, loaded it up, brilliant. I went, oh, that's alright, not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like these webcams I've got here. They're about 15 years old, so they've done a good service. And 3 of them used to be mounted outside because they used to be my old weather cameras that I used to use for weather live streaming. So they've not had an easy life. So I'm surprised they're still working, to be honest. But you know, they're holding out. But when we get back from Trinningham, I'm definitely going to have to order some new cameras.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Keep the eyes out of the boot sales as well. If somebody's selling something on a boot sale, I know it's chance whether they work or not when you get back, but if you pay £1 for it and it works, it's winner chicken dinner. If they pay £1 for it, it doesn't work, you get back to the next boot sale and so it goes.
Yeah, indeed, mate, indeed. But I'd rather get some brand new 4K ones, to be honest. I've been looking on Amazon. I've seen a couple of cameras I quite like the look of, to be honest. They're all 4K. They've got face tracking and everything. So if I'm sort of moving from one desk to the other, doing something else with another radio or something, the camera will actually follow me. So I'm looking at getting maybe a couple of those.
Yeah, because it uses the live streaming on the gaming as well as the weather and the TV and everything else. You can justify that, whereas all what we do is we're sitting on a Thursday, or I might even start the next contest to do. I might do live stream on a contest. We might actually operate on a contest. I don't know yet. It's whether or not I can get the GoPro wired up and synced and all the rest of it. But my idea is get the GoPro, the webcam, so I can have the screen share, the radio, and the radio screen all on the screen at once, if you know what I mean. A bit like you do with yours.
Yes, indeed. I'm hoping to have 3 cameras when I get the new ones. So I want one sat behind me, so it just kind of shows the whole setup. Because that way, then people can see that I am trying to keep an eye on all the comments on the different places that we're streaming and everything. And also, I want to be able to show all the CBs and everything properly as well. Now, obviously, I want a face camera, and then I want a camera looking at the radios that we're using, so people can see the frequencies and things like that.
Yeah, be spot on that. Like I say, cameras, I don't know. I used to be into cameras a big way years ago, and it's just got too expensive. Finally, but like you know, with your good camera, you buy one lens, you think, oh my god, I'm going to have to get a bank loan out to buy a lens. And I think my Canon, I can use my Canon as a webcam as well. So I might even try that as well. Probably photo lens on the waterfall or something. So I can plug that in and use that as a webcam as well if I want. But this close range, it might be a bit blurry. I'll have to put a macro lens on or something, I reckon. But I will have a play with it, I think. Just get it out of its case. It hasn't been out for about 2 years. It's just getting wrap your head around all this new technology and what put into place and what screen to put it on and all the rest of it.
Yes, indeed, mate, indeed. And yeah, the webcams and stuff like that are not cheap these days. The ones I've been looking at are £150 each. Craig?
I would say money bag, but I know that's not happening.
Yeah, the cameras I've been looking at, they're £150 each. That's crazy. Okay, they do a lot. They're all 4K, and like I say, they've got all the tracking and stuff. So I could walk around the living room, and the camera would just, stay in track with me. But it's crazy money.
Olivia's right on her comment. I just went to the fuel station and put some fuel in. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. Looking at just for food for Trinningham, it's cost me over £100.
Oh,
Now, I've just remembered there's a couple of bits I've forgotten to get, like rolls for the sausages and some squash for Edward and
squash.
I've got literally a £5 left. So I've got to try and get rolls and squash with my last £5.
Noodles, mate. Noodles.
That's what I've been doing on my shopping. It still cost me over £100.
Yeah, well, they will do.
I was hoping it would save me a bit of money, but it hasn't. Yeah. It normally cost me about 120 quid at Asda, and it's cost me 110 quid at Lidl's.
Don't you find it's up and down today?
Yeah, I'm really struggling to keep people clarified in. Some people are really high, some people are really low.
Not even the CB. I remember on sideband with Minute, and I do know it's a different frequency and all that. It's just like, what on earth? You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling. Like, I can't hear Mark.
Yeah. I don't know who that is talking at the moment. I don't know if that's Tango, man. But I'm really starting to struggle with Tango, man, at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want to take that.
Here's Tango, Man and Carl.
I'll send the funniest thing out.
Would you look in the mirror? Yeah, saw my ugly face. Good evening, Mo. I'm looking on there, there's someone's got a car, a Vauxhall car, and he's put a diesel heater in there. Sleep in it. Yeah, no hot water is not working, so unless he's got a camera around, I don't know. Yeah, very true. Right, I'll let you lot carry on again. You're funny, you're not funny.
Craig.
Funny, not funny. That's good for you.
Craig. Might be a dumb idea. But is there a way we can use the exhaust from the diesel heater to warm up the water?
Come on, James, got a comment.
1 second, Marana. I'm talking to Craig on TikTok for a second. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay, what's D? Anyone out there? Come on, Ricky, are you still out there?
Yeah, cause I'm wondering, because obviously neither of us have got any way to heat water at the moment. So I'm just wondering if we could use the exhaust off our diesel heaters as a way to heat water.
Jimmy is still out there, Tango Man's still out there, Colin's still out there. Who else is out there? Plaster Man, are you out there still?
That'd be one way to be able to, use the wasted heat from the diesel heater.
Plaster Man's out there or not, I can't really hear that anyway. Sorry, Plaster Man, if you keyed up, I can't really hear you. I don't know why tonight, it's very strange. I don't get no noise at all there.
I'm on radio at the minute, the noise has died off and it's my carrying bedside, great.
Oh no, Jimmy, yeah, what's the time anyway?
9:15. I've got 1 bar of noise, 1 bar, never doing noise.
So you can hear everyone now then?
Yeah, 1 bar, and oh my god, it was before, it was like doing full screen, and it's just gone instantly. So it must have stopped raining, I reckon.
Very strange around weather, so I don't get nothing like that, which is probably, sometimes I do in the rain there, sometimes.
Yeah, everybody's crystal clear now, everybody's crystal clear, bloody should be doing it, still the same in it. Oh, somewhere, if it wasn't a wreck, I was stepped on.
Yeah, well, we got Wednesday anyway, Wednesday will be about, and then Saturday night I think we might be doing the net, I don't really know, we'll be up Trinningham.
We are doing a net and we're doing a quiz from Trinningham.
Oh, that told me then, yes, we're doing the net.
And we're still going to be doing the live streams as well.
Then Brian, you better charge my batteries up there for Saturday night.
Indeed you better, mate. Because we're not going to stop. This year we're going to do the live streams and the nets from Trinningham as well.
Goody. That's what I get, and you're getting it tonight. Oh dear.
Evening George, evening Dean.
Wednesday, come on Wednesday. March day, 2-0 for now.
Not sure who's leaving, but whoever's leaving, goodbye. Yeah, after the net it's going to be game time. So Jimmy, you can hear me properly now then?
Yeah, it's really now, mate. I was just thinking you might have put it on the chat as well. For some of you know, it's just totally gone. Not even one bar short of a noise.
Ah, very nice, mate. Very nice. Yeah, I'll watch the video after net's finished, because obviously that'll cause quite a bit of a noise on the live stream. So I'll watch the video after the net.
Yeah, no problem, mate. I tried to get in between you and Martin talking to show you what the noise was now. It was weird. That is weird. When we first started, it was like full screen, first speed to where the VF4 thing was. There's noise, just constant crackle and bangs and what have you. Then now, it's just completely gone. So if they just stopped raining, or there's a roar, something's gone on, it's weird. It was noisy as well, and perfect now.
Yeah, something's definitely happening on the band tonight, because I say I've been struggling on keeping everybody clarified in. I have to keep changing my clarifier for everybody. At the moment, I've kind of got it in a somewhat middle spot at the moment. I've got Martin perfect. But Dardy Dar said that he was struggling on getting people clarified in. He was having to keep changing his as well.
Well, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, you're giving us signal 8 to 9 now, whereas before it was like signal 1, which is just weird. It's weird. I don't know. Well, I'll say T's and B's, and thanks for doing the net and the live stream and everything, and we'll catch you all on Wednesday.
That's right, Jimmy. Thanks for coming on, and catch you Wednesday.
Yeah, good night, Jimmy. Catch you Wednesday.
Cheers, Jimmy. You take care, mate. Catch you on Wednesday when we're on 27.355 lower sideband.
Okay, together. Yeah, he's going now, James.
Yeah, Roger D. Yeah, I didn't mean to key with him, but Jimmy, if you're still there, catch you on Wednesday, mate. Hiya, Ben. Anybody else want to come in and say hello on this 27.535 upper sideband? How's the airways up by you at the moment, Ben? Well, we've got 10 minutes left of this net this evening. Is there anybody else that'd like to come in and say hello? And it's gone a bit quiet now, man. Are you still out there, Ricky? Seems like Ricky's gone. Right, okay. So it's just me, you, and Tango Man now, I think, man.
Me, Tango Man, and you, and who else is out there?
There's nothing heard, man. Nothing heard on this end. What was that?
Come on, everybody, where are you?
Well, man, I'll tell you what, it's not been a bad evening tonight so far, has it?
Absolutely no idea. That network radio is pants. Yeah, I think that's on top of the weekend. If I remember, bring with me, yes, it's in the drawing door. Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah. Oh, that SIM card was with another one. It's just so you press the button to press a red. When you press the wrong button, it goes back to normal. Then you got to start all over again.
Yeah, turn my camera around for a minute.
Yeah, tell me about it. I can't see how anybody can set that up properly. Because they ain't got a proper keypad, that's the problem with it. It's not touchscreen either. You've got to press the green or the red or the arrows up and down to get what you want to.
Otherwise I'm going to get a warning from TikTok.
I got annoyed with it and just put it back in the drawer. Thanks for having a try anyway.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You can take the SIM card out of it and you can put it into another one, can't you? A better one. Yeah, they do back like the most
I'm not very familiar with TikTok, so
you could sell it one Tiger Man, you could sell it. Yeah, it's an idea. No, I found it must be fat. Put it on Tiger, put it on fat. Don't want to play along. Up to you, really, keep her spare then. Oh, you're not shell. Yeah, I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing that video. Thank you, guys. Thanks for that one. Absolutely, thank you. That's the same problem. No, you've got to get radio. You've got to get up. You've got to radio, so the Wi-Fi or whatever. You can't do that. I've got an N60, it works quite well, and I've got that handheld works well, so yeah, the N60 is a lot better touchscreen, so you can put everything in them.
Martin.
Oh, what? Yes?
When we're at Trinningham, if it's all right with everybody, I want to come round and just do a bit of live streaming with everybody DXing. So like I'll come and visit you for a few minutes and see what you're able to find. Then I'll go and see Greg, and then obviously I'll do a bit of DXing as well on the stream. So if you're okay with that, I'll come round and visit everybody and just show the world us doing a little bit of DXing there.
Roger, I don't know. Well, if I put my awning up, get me awning up, I'm going to put the radios in there.
Yeah, that'll be perfect, that will, man. That'll be perfect.
I'm hoping to get me awning up and tie it down and get that up, so I'm going to try and get that up in the end. I've got my tables to go in there. I'm going to try and get all my radios in there, so on my chair, and I've got my chair, because I don't really want the caravan on live, you see.
Yeah, that's understandable, mate. That is understandable. Weather-wise, I'm not seeing any sort of winds for Friday. We're looking good on Friday, but there is a chance that it might get a little bit breezy on Saturday, around sort of 3 o'clock time.
Yeah, but once it's tied down, James, I've got a load of stakes. You've seen the box of stakes I've got. Once it's staked down, but I ain't got a clue how to go up yet. I know there's a name there, but ain't got a clue, so I might need everyone's hand.
Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. I'd imagine yours is going to be fairly similar to mine if you've got framework.
Look like framework in there where it all connects together. It's got the cover there, so yeah, get that up, and then I can put my cable out, the radio's like set out there.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, mine, it sounds like your awning is basically the same as mine. All you got to do is slide it in the rail. Get it to roughly where you want it in the rail, and then you build the frame up to how you want the framework, basically.
Ah, right, I didn't know that. I didn't really look at it.
They're actually quite simple once you know once you've put it up once. They're really easy.
I want to get that up so I can then set my, I know where my air was going, so they're easy to put up, and yeah, I'll get them up and then I'll get the awning up.
Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. Cause I remember doing my awning, mine seemed really confusing at first, but once I got it up the first time, it was actually surprisingly simple.
When I got there Thursday, take it up there, I got my wheel plate, so I've got to put it in the caravan and put it out at the back, so I've got to put my wheel plate out, then drive the caravan over there, and then the poles will be going out the back and then tied off.
Yeah, Roger D, mate, Roger D. If you want, I'll keep an eye on your caravan while you're driving over that wheel plate and make sure I don't sort of tilt towards the wall, if you know what I mean.
I'm hoping to go where I normally go, but near the back bit, so I'm facing down the field with the door.
Yeah, Roger D, mate, Roger D. Like I say, I'll run over and give you a hand while you're reversing over that wheel plate. Just make sure that don't sort of try and poke through your wall or something.
It should be normally alright, but yeah, that'd be good. Once I've got that, I ain't got to move the caravan anymore then, put the legs down and that's where it sits.
Yeah, indeed, mate, indeed.
And I'll get the awning up, I think, when I get there on Friday, get the awning up, and then, yeah, sort the other bits out.
Yeah, what we want to do, ideally, is get the caravans where we want them to be, and then get to work on the awnings straight away, because the awnings, they're fairly easy, but they are time consuming when you got to go from one caravan to another caravan to another caravan. That can be a little time consuming, so we want to try and get the awnings out of the way as the first job kind of thing, if we can.
That can be done. That's simple and easy. Yep, that'll be done.
Lovely jubbly.
If we're all knocking together and help each other get the awnings up, that'll be up in no time, won't they?
The last call of the night. It's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Anyone out there wants to come in and say hello?
Anyone from this way want to come in and say hello before we shut the net down? We're on 27535 upper sideband. Is there anyone else that'd like to come in and say hello quickly? Nothing heard this end, man.
Nothing heard this end, so right, everybody, catch you Wednesday night on 27355 lower sideband Wednesday night. Thank you for all coming on, and I'll catch you then. Toodaloo and 7 3.
Yeah, 7-3 Marty and James and everybody else, just hang on out.
Yeah, cheers, Tango man. You have a good night. And Martin, you take care as well, mate. 7-3s, toodaloo. And yeah, anybody else that's earwigging out there? 7-3s, good night, and thank you all for taking part.
Zero Tango Man, James, see you later. Is anyone else like that? Catch you all later.
Right, I'm going to wrap up these live streams. So everybody on Facebook, thank you for watching. Anybody that's still on YouTube, thank you also. And everybody on TikTok, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you all on Wednesday when we'll have the net on lower sideband. We'll be on 27.355 lower sideband. And that starts at 7:30 UK time. So come in, say hello, and if you don't mind, visit the links at the bottom of the picture there, and hit that subscribe button or the follow button or something, and let's all work together to keep this CB radio going. Until then, 7-3s, and see you all on Wednesday. I'll catch you on Discord in a minute, Craig.
CB people, 7-3 means bye-bye.
Yes, 7-3s means bye-bye. I'll catch you on Discord in a minute, Craig.
Cheers, Libby.
See you later, Libby. Thank you.
Bye, Libby. Bye. Cheers, everybody else.
See you all later. $108 viewers. That ain't too bad. $33 comments. You've reached 700 viewers. Lovely. Starting to build the old TikTok up. Right. Everybody on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Catch you all later. See you later. 7-3s. Cheers, Brian. Take care, mate.